What's going on, everybody? My name is Justis. I'm with my guy.
Yo, it's poppin', It's your boy Tyaire. How y'all doing?
And you tuned into the Silky Boys podcast, the Waviest podcast out for your sports news and what's going on in the culture. Tyaire, we survived 2020. This is our first episode in 2021. How you feeling, my boy?
I'm feeling good, bro. We here, 2021, 8 days in, bro. It's fresh and it's already looking crazy, but we here, Brody. So let's get to it, bro.
We got a week off, and that was it. The
It was
universe
a
gave us a
calm week
calm
of
week. Calm week off. Now we right back into it. So we're gonna be right back with it as well. So let's get right into it. NFL playoffs are here. Super Mega Wild Card Saturday is tomorrow. So we have 6 games through 2 days. The Saturday slate of games. We got the Bills and Colts starting at 1, followed by the Rams and Seahawks. Then capping off the night, we got the Bucks and the Washington football team. So let's start off with Saturday real quick. That first matchup, Bills Colts. What do you think about it heading into it?
I'm very interested into looking at that game, bro. Because all week I've been hearing everybody hyping up Josh Allen. I've been hearing people trying to say that he might be better than Patrick Mahomes, and I'm ready to see can he step up in the playoffs. I know last year he struggled a little bit, but I always like Josh Allen. Josh Allen was the dude in the draft class that I wanted for the Jets, bro. So I'm really just trying to see if he can build off what he did in the regular season and actually step up first round. So I'm excited to just see what Josh Allen do because he had a crazy season.
He had a great season, MVP candidate. The Bills overall just had a great season overall. They've probably been the hottest team for the past couple of weeks, and no one really thought that they would be this competitive, or at least up until this point. Right now, we're saying hey, they can maybe fuck around and get to the conference championship. That's actually in play, especially against this Colts team too. I honestly going into it though, I feel like it could go either one or two ways. I feel like it's either going to be a high scoring game, a lot of points on board from both sides, or it's going to be that slow, grinded out game where at halftime it's probably going to be either tied like 14-14 or like 17-14, something like that. Personally, that's what I think, just based off what Indiana does with the offensive line. They have a solid running backs where they can grind the clock out and they still allow Phil Rivers to do what he does within the red zone and when he actually does need to go get a score for a touchdown. So I feel like go either one of those two ways, but more so I am more so interested into, like you said, Josh Allen and see what he's going to be doing, be able to do his second year in the playoffs now for the Bills. So then we got the next slate of games, the Rams and Seahawks. So right now, Jared Goff is still questionable for the Rams. So their backup, who they ended the season with, can end up playing again. Russ, he's going to be getting one of his running backs back. I know that. But overall, how do you think this is going to go out?
I really think this is the game where Russ finally turns up and turns on, flips the switch that he usually does at the end of the season. And I feel like it's gonna be a crazy game for Russ. I feel like he's gonna throw for at least 300 yards in this game, bro. I feel like him, DK, Tyler, they gonna all be on go tomorrow, bro.
And this has a little extra spice to the game because Jared Goff came out and said hey, this is exactly who we want. So you're already adding that much pressure before the game. Now going into it, this could be a good game. This is definitely one that I'll circle for Saturday.
Yeah.
And wrapping up the night, that we got the Bucks and Washington. So I think the Bucks gonna win. Pretty sure the Bucks gonna win. But I will say this: I think it's gonna be more of a competitive game than a lot of us think, just because of that Washington defense. And Chase Young is gonna try to rip off Tom Brady's head, just simple and plain.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. I just want to see it. I'm right. I'm just all eyes on Chase Young, bro. I like a kid that talks, and I know he's the dude that's gonna walk back up what he says. So I'm just ready to watch him. He's a beast. He's just a different type of freaking nature. I really think he should have been the number 1 pick last year. In all honesty, that's how good I think he honestly is, bro. What he does on the field is game changing. And I want to see if he can step up as a rookie against the GOAT. So let's see. He's been talking crazy. Let's see what he do.
Shout out to Washington for even making the playoffs this year, because out the AFC, it was who's really going to make the playoffs, but somehow it ended up being Washington. So shout out to them.
Oh, with Philly and all their drama.
Philly tanking at the end of the game. Doug Pearson come out and say, no, I was actually trying to win the game. No, you weren't.
Bro, and honestly, bro, this is starting to scare me, bro. Just how the Eagles are unfolding right now is starting to scare me because as a Jets fan, we fed into the Eagles hype because we hired Joe Douglas. And I just hope that Joe Douglas doesn't start to paint remnants of what I'm seeing in Philly right now because I'm disgusted what's going on right now, bro. Like I don't know what's going on in that organization.
I don't think it will. I just feel like honestly, I really just it's just Howie Roseman.
Yeah,
that's the main culprit right there. We're gonna look at things like granted, he's a great general manager. I know, but like some of those problems, as you go up, it just seems like they're pointed more towards him than Doug Pearson more than anything else right now. So.
Man. It's gonna be tough. Hopefully they get Devontae Smith maybe in the draft. He looking different, bro.
Devontae Smith. So I said Devontae Smith, first wide receiver to win the Heisman since the '90s. That's wild.
He's different.
Shout out to him. Anyway, let's get into these Sunday games right now. So Sunday games at 1:00. We got the Ravens and the Titans. Revenge game for Lamar. Can he do it second time around?
The next game you're about to announce is the game of the weekend, and it's the game I've been waiting for since the moment of the year in my eyes. But let's see. Announce the next game, bro.
Bears Saints.
The rematch of Javon Wims and Chandler Gardner-Johnson. That is all I am here for this game. I don't care about Drew Brees. Put Javon Wims back in the game, the number one shooter in Chicago, bro. That's all we want to see Sunday is Javon Wims in the game, bro. Put the number one shooter in and show them how Chirac get busy, bro. He's ready. He might go for 100 on Chauncey. This is his revenge game. You better be on the lookout for him. I'm
like CJ just got activated from COVID because there was a second where he wasn't gonna play, but he just got reactivated now, so he's back on the squad. So we want to see that matchup. We want to see him lined up again. One time for the culture on Sunday in the middle of the afternoon in the playoffs. We have to see the boxing match. We got to see it. I need to see both of y'all hands be thrown up, man.
Yeah, I gotta run it back, bro. Yeah, I have to run it back.
One time. Like CJ, he called you out. He bitched you on national television, bro. Like you can't let that happen twice now.
We all remember it, bro. Like, come on, bro. Give the people what he want, bro. How did the Bears get in the playoffs, bro? How did the Bears
I don't know. I really don't know. Like how that even happened. Like honestly, when it came out when the final standings saw, I'm like, all right, Cleveland's in the playoffs, good for them. But then I saw the Bears. I'm like, how did the Bears get in the
playoffs? I think it's honestly because the NFC West was too strong. I don't think they could have three teams in there because I think the Cardinals had a better record than them at the end of the season. So I think it's just because the Cardinals lost too many division games or something like that. But still, that's crazy, bro. In the year that Mitch got benched, he turned it around, and somehow he's in the playoffs right now, bro.
Somehow. So it's like, is he a bust? Is he not? Like, but we all know the answer.
He's a bust. Patrick Mahomes has proved that man.
He's a bust. He's a bust. But into this actual game against Bears and Saints, I think the Saints are going to pull it out. I think there's going to be like another slugfest, like similar to the Bills and Colts, where it's going to be like a 17 to like 23 game. And that's what ultimately I feel like is going to happen just based off that Chicago defense. And you just never know what you're going to get from Mitch.
I do want to see if that Chicago defense can make Drew uncomfortable after those injuries he's just coming back from. So like Khalil Mack, Roquan Smith, and those guys get in that backfield and make him hit the ground, that might make him feel them ribs a little bit. And everybody's saying he might be retiring in this season, so that might be something to look out into this game. So I'm not saying the Saints going to lose, but we just look out into that because he is coming back off some major injuries.
The fact that he was actually able to play that Kansas City game was a surprise to me because I felt like they were bringing him back way too soon, and even for that game.
Yeah.
But moving on to the nightcap. Yep, the nightcap. We have the Browns and Steelers. So I'll be honest. I think this is an upset. I think the Browns are going to pull off an upset against the Steelers. For whatever reason, ever since they lost that first one after going to 11-0, the Steelers just have not been looking right. They lost to Cincinnati. They lost 2-3 games in a row right after that. It's looking a little rough. Ben is starting to show his age a little bit. He's not connecting with his receivers like he was earlier in the year. So, honestly, I think if Cleveland gets out to a good start, they can just play the run game for the most of the game, and that just might be the formula to beat the Steelers at this point.
You're not scared that Stefanski is not there to help Baker out with the play calling, that he's out?
I mean, That's why I say if they can get out and score quickly, get out to an early lead. At that point, it's just letting each other do
Yeah,
it.
they would definitely, for them to win, they have to get up early, because if they down early, Baker is not going to be able to run that offense by himself. Down 10 plus, he's just going to be throwing it everywhere. But I feel like, yeah, and just with Juju adding fuel to the fire, I feel like Baker just going to be gassed up, and I feel like, yeah, they could definitely upset them, bro.
This could be a moment for Baker. I will say that. This could definitely be a Baker moment right now.
Sunday night, dude, he could all the swag in the world, bro. He can do it, bro. Like if you want to take it, take it. But that Steelers defense is still tough, bro. They got all pros everywhere, so don't sleep on that defense.
Right. Well, that's gonna pretty much cover that. So let's get into a little more NFL news. So it's been reported that Deshaun Watson, quarterback of the Houston Texans, is frustrated with the organization. They haven't included him in the new search for the GM. They've tried calling him, but he's just not picking up the phone. He's pulling the Harden right now. Just kind of going AWOL doing what he's doing.
Houston, what's going on with y'all stars, man? What is
for
going
real? Like, what is going on right now in the city of Houston? So you have that, and then reports coming out that he may was talking to teammates about potentially requesting a trade. And the Saints, the Bears, the Niners, the Jets, we're all going to be in the mix for that. Just simple and plain.
As a New York Jets fan, this is a message to NY Jets brass, everybody up in the higher office. If y'all do not do what it takes to trade for this man, Deshaun Watson, I do not care what it takes. Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, they will not be Deshaun Watson. This man has finished in the top 3 in quarterback categories this season with zero help. If you can move him to a team, we has a little bit of hope, and the Jets have as much cap space that they have that they can build around him, and the much draft capital that you have, New York Jets, if you want to make a play and getting a top 3 quarterback in the league, probably in his prime, you see what happens when New York, it's in the city right now. The Mets just traded for Lindor. This is what's going on. Money, go get him. This is New York. We saw what the Lakers did with AD, a superstar in his prime. When them boys is out there, you go pay for this, bro. This is New York, bro. Go get Deshaun Watson, man. We fumbled back in 2017. We cannot do this right now, bro.
It's simple and plain. Like, just go out and get him. And for the other teams, if you're Houston, you make the conscious decision, okay, we are going to trade Deshaun Watson. You're not going to take anybody's offers except ours, because we're going to include that second overall pick. You don't have any future first-round picks. None at all. We're going to offer up that second pick. We're probably going to offer another first, maybe even 3.
We don't care. Take it all.
Take it all. We'll take Deshaun off your back. He doesn't want to be there. JJ Watt is about to retire. Your two faces of the franchise don't want to play for you anymore at this point. You have a very bleak future. You don't have that much talent on the offensive end, and that defense is suspect. It's not good at all.
The coach he literally once hired, you did not interview. But you know who did interview them? The Jets. And just if you allow the Patriots and Bill Belichick somehow get their hands on Deshaun Watson, I promise you, like,
bro. But there's knock on wood, but there's no way they can finesse it, bro. There's no way they'll be able to finesse that, because what assets do they really have?
Bro, it's literally a layup for us right now, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Second pick, 2 future first, insane. Throw them all in the package. Go ahead, take it. Speed up your rebuild. Come on now. What are we really doing right now? Come on, just man, bro. Just real quick, just imagine the energy in this city, bro. If we had Deshaun Watson and Airbnb as a coach, bro, we have a black quarterback and a black head coach in this city.
Quarterback and a black coach in the city.
In the city, bro. Like, come on, bro. You can't lose, bro. You can't. Bro, but that's a lot of speculation. That's a lot of fancy talk right now out of two Jets fans. But hey, like when you've gone through the season that we've gone through, like this is just what happens.
You're just seeing it all around. You're seeing big organizations just saying, "Hey, if we want a superstar, we're gonna get it." The Yankees get Garrett Cole. The Mets doing what they doing, bro. It's sooner or later the Jets gonna have to step up and spend the money that they've been sitting back on, bro.
Like, bro, just don't overthink it. Don't overthink it.
Right. If you just look at his stats, what he did with the help he had this year, bro, that's shit all you have to look at, bro.
Put up one of the best years a quarterback can ever have with nobody. Where his primary option now in Arizona, with not a run game, with a defense that put him in awful situations. He had to single-handedly put them in games, time and after again. Anyway, so that's that. Hopefully Deshaun Watson comes through to the city. But we're going to move on to NBA because basketball is back. I'm happy. I'm so very happy for that. First 2-3 weeks into the season, how you feeling about everything?
Not only is basketball back, but Wardell Stephen Curry is back.
So I wanted to talk about this, so let's just get right into it. There was a lot of slander, a lot of disrespect on Steph's name. Obviously, this is your guy. This is someone from me. This is coming from someone from afar who was always respected Curry, was always a fan of him. I was like, damn, he's that dude. He's that guy. Again, a lot of slander coming into the season. But it was okay because he heard it. He heard it loud and clear. And it seemed at the perfect moment, he let the world know once again who he was.
I am. Top 5, dead or alive. Stop playing with that boy, man.
Dropped a 62 piece. 62. And they won the game. Looking like a vintage Steph Curry season all over again. And what? Come on now. This is Stephen Curry that we're talking about.
2-time MVP, 3-time NBA champ.
Changed the game.
Literally changed the game. But we have analysts talking. I'm telling y'all, 2020 was the year of boredom. And all these takes are just about to be revoked in 2021. All the bull that we let pass by in 2021 because we bored is going to be refurbished and refurnished this year because all that stuff was trash. Y'all was bored. Y'all didn't know what y'all was talking about. The real is back this year, bro. And that's what Steph had to show y'all the other night, bro. Everybody's saying Dame better than him now. Kenny Smith saying, oh, Steph has to respond. Respond about what, man? These 3 rings is my response, man. His legacy.
My two MVPs are my response. One of them just so happened to be unanimous. Like no other person got a vote that year but me. All the votes went to me.
People was really questioning my guy's legacy after 4 games. But just wait. James Wiseman's looking scary. James Wiseman's looking scary. It's looking like when the Spurs got Tim Duncan. That's what it's looking like right now. When they had an off year.
So real quick with that point. Do we see the Warriors making playoffs this year? Potentially.
I see them making the playoffs as an 8 or 7 seed at most. A real scrappy team. Steph just building with those guys. And they're going to make them run. Whoever's at that 7 to 8, that 1 or 2 spot, maybe the Lakers or Clippers, that I could see them forcing them a 7-game series and then riding whatever momentum they have from that series into next season. And then when Klay get back, the Warriors will be back. I see that because Wiseman is a different breed. He's looking like a freak of nature right now.
He's showing like why he should have been the number 1 pick. But no disrespect to Anthony Edwards because that boy's been balling too. Yeah. And right now, he probably has 2 like Duncan of the Year candidates right now, just within the same week.
Yeah.
Like, and he's looking really good. He's just he's looking like he can be a top Yeah, like a 20-point plus scorer probably for like next 10 to 15 years.
Yeah.
That boy looking good. So Warriors make the playoffs. That'd be nuts. Team I want to talk about real quick that we talked about a little bit this past offseason, the Phoenix Suns. I like the Phoenix Suns. I really do. I like the way that they're playing. Like, you can just tell. I was watching that Pelican Suns game the other night, and you could just tell that they just love playing with each other. And just the energy that team has, the energy that the ball has when they're swinging it back and forth to each other in different rotations, it's fun to watch. Like, it's a reminiscent of like those D'Antoni Suns teams where you just sit down and you're just entertained throughout the entire possession.
Yeah, bro. Like, just watching the Suns, bro, all I can see, bro, is like, I can't wait till Chris Paul is a coach, bro. Like, I can't wait till Chris Paul is an NBA head coach, bro. Like, he's so ready for that role. Just the way he teaches his teammates on and off the court every single game, every play, even on the bench, the little things that he's teaching them. He's so ready for that role, bro. And just the Suns they got him at the right time, bro. Just seeing that momentum that they had at the end of the bubble, whoever's up there, they was like, yeah, we need a veteran that's going to shape them up right now because we got a lot of talent right here. And Chris Paul was the perfect candidate for that, bro. And whenever he's out, bro, he's going to be the first head coaching candidate, bro, for sure, bro.
Definitely, without doubt. And like, I just wonder who's in like the next probably like 3 or 4 years, like who's gonna need that head coach though. So like right now, I'm looking like where could he possibly go? I'm thinking like maybe Chicago if things don't turn out well.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe OKC since he was already there for a season. Sam Presti has those draft picks for the next few years. So maybe potentially there, man. But again, shout out to Chris Paul. Shout out to the Phoenix Suns because they're again just playing great right now, making a run right now. Shout out to them. And also, but a little concern for the Mavs. I gotta bring it up, my boy Luka. So watching that Denver Nuggets game last night, thought Denver was gonna win. Mavs somehow ended up pulling out. But watching that game, I just noticed, especially with that bench unit, that Mavs unit just struggles sometimes on offense. And I feel like they're really just one piece away. If they can somehow finesse just one trade, either going into the playoffs or next year, like there'll be something to really look out for.
For real, I feel like they took a big L letting Steph Curry go, bro. Because I feel like he was a major part of what got Luka the space that he was getting in those games in the bubble. Because Steph Curry was just stretching the floor, and we just see what he's doing now with the Sixers going crazy, shooting better than his brother. So I feel like that's probably the piece that they're missing right now. And you're right, they need to find somebody to replace it because I could see that's what they're missing right now because the spacing is off with them right now.
Right, and like they were hoping, like the reason why they let Seth Curry go is because of who they drafted, Tyaire, because they thought he would be able to come in and be an immediate impact guy and play that Seth Curry role. But Seth Curry is a proven veteran. You know what I mean? He's been 7, 8 years in the league. You're asking a rookie to really carry on these responsibilities when he's not even playing the game last night.
And he's
you know what I mean?
Too. And he's a Curry too, like and
right. Like that boy gonna shoot. Curry's gonna shoot no matter what.
Exactly.
You gotta take all those things into account, like what this guy actually was and what he actually meant for your team now. And granted, yeah, Luka right now he's playing with just a lot of role players. Kristaps is still out. They're gonna get him later on in the season, probably towards like February, I'd say. But even still, with that being said, like again, if they're going to be serious about making a run, especially like this year, they have to make a trade without question.
Yeah, for real. But if Luka goes into like his James Harden just crazy mode, I could see them rattling off a little bit of games in a row. I feel like last night he was going off. I feel like that might kickstart him into a little hot streak right now, bro, because he went off last night.
It might. But honestly, well, let's just see what happens with that.
Yeah.
Real quick, we gotta address the Brooklyn Nets and what they've been doing. So, KD, first night, KD just came back and reminded everybody who the hell he was. I was like, I'm still like arguably the best player in the league right now, even after a torn Achilles.
Oh yeah, I told you guys 75% is probably going to be the best player in the league. I told you guys that 2-3 months ago, but.
Yeah, I mean, Kyrie out here just making buckets, playing games. Even though last night he didn't want to play because he just didn't want to play. Even with that. But still, first couple of weeks, from what I've seen, that's probably the team to beat right now. I'd say that, especially considering the fact that they just beat Philly, who were playing Embiid and Simmons, and neither KD nor Kyrie, and they didn't have Spencer Dinwiddie because he's out with injury right now for the season. Nets were still able to beat the Sixers. So if their bench unit can somehow be on one of these top tier East teams with both their superstars playing, just imagine like what that series is going to really look like with KD and Kyrie.
Exactly, bro. And I just feel like over time, we just gotta let KD get heat up, bro. Like just when he's really, I'm telling you, when I don't know how the schedule line up this year. I was about to say like April, May, but whenever it's like the end towards the playoff time, that's when they're gonna start getting scary. When KD and Kyrie just switching through pick and roll, when them two is pick and rolling with each other, that's when that team is gonna be crazy, bro. But like you said, they have the. I feel like not only in the East, I feel probably the NBA, they're probably the deepest team, top to bottom with talent, and I feel like once they just click and gel together, get their first full bumps out the way, get major losses that they really need to get out the way, they're gonna be scary, bro. And I'm not gonna say they're gonna challenge LeBron and Lakers because LeBron and AD is still probably the top two players in the league right now. But that final series, if we get it, I'm not hyping it up like I did Lakers Clippers last year, but if we get it, it's gonna be a movie.
And the thing is, right now, like KD, he's still, like you said, he's like 100%. But he's not playing at like 100%.
Yeah, like he got to heat up. Like he getting dunked on and all this. Like I'm telling you, once mid-season come around, you might all right. He's back now. Like even some of the cuts, he's not really doing it right. He just got to get his feet under him.
Yeah, that's all it is. And again, he hasn't played like real professional basketball in about 18 months, and like there's still like some of that rust is coming off. It's just that he has a lot less than what some people expected. And also, again, like he's just so talented. The fact that even when he does have rust, we're not gonna notice it that much. And he's still gonna play like a top 5 player.
He's still 7 foot tall and can just shoot over everybody. So like when in doubt, do that.
Can shoot over everybody, but then can create his own shot from wherever. But
exactly.
That's just what it is. But enough of that. So now we can go into like some of the craziness that happened this week. Like this happened so domestic terrorists stormed the Capitol building. That happened calmly on a Wednesday afternoon.
We had a terrorist attack on Wednesday, bro. And that's how 2021 wanted to introduce itself, bro. Like
we had Trump protesters break into the Capitol building when Congress was certifying the electoral vote right now.
Trump sent his shooters to the Congress, bro.
I'm telling you right now, Trump ordered a hit on Pence.
What'd you say? I'm telling you.
Ordered a hit on Pence.
Bro, what did I tell y'all? He wasn't going out. Like y'all thought it was gonna be a peaceful. It was never gonna happen, bro. It was never going to happen. He was going out to the very last day, bro. And as we see right now, they're asking this man to resign, bro. First off, just this whole thing just has me wanting to say one thing. The United States of America owes Bill Clinton an apology, bro. The amount of trouble that they put this man through. The amount of trouble that they put this man through over receiving fellatio in his own home. Think about it. The White House is his house. He lives there. It just happens that his office, like he lives there though, on the real. He got fired for doing that. And then this man, Donald Trump, sent his MAGA shooters to the Capitol building. The last time people raided the Capitol was the English, the British during the war. And we canceled Bill Clinton over fellatio in his house? Come on, bro. American history is wild, bro. Like when we go through American history, we're gonna look at the Bill Clinton scandal and be like, what were we doing here, bro?
You're right. Nah, like honestly, like American history, like just looking back on it with some revisionist history, and like and just in hindsight, there's a lot of things where we're just like, what were we doing? Like, do we need to react in that way? Do we really need to do that?
Honestly, bro, I thought we were in a movie, bro. Like
That's what it felt like.
I did not think this was real life, bro. I'm like, never are they in the Capitol right now. Like they're in the Senate where I see them do like the State of the Union at, bro.
Bro, the offices got broken into. Like they went into like people's
Homie
offices.
was throwing up his set in Nancy Pelosi's chair, bro. Calmly.
Bro, I seen a picture of Shorty. She was in there looking at files, had a dab pen in her mouth with the American flag and a MAGA hat on. Calmly. I'm like, what is this? What is going on? It was, like you said, it felt like a movie. I didn't really believe like what my eyes were really seeing. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm not surprised. And at the same time of all that, I'm laughing, bro.
On the real, bro.
I'm just like, what are y'all really doing right now at this point?
For real, bro. But all seriousness, bro, like I really just gotta I gotta thank Donald Trump, bro. Cause he's a fuck dude, bro. But like for all he did, bro, I have to thank him for what he did and what he awoken into the American people so that the broader audience can see what the minority community was experiencing. That they can see that this is the type of heinous, hateful behavior that is out there in the world. And I just thank Donald Trump for being the muse or the guy for allowing that to come out. So now the world knows, okay, this is a problem. And Wednesday was the biggest display of the problem to the world. That shows, oh, maybe these people have serious mental issues. Maybe they're not just crazy. Maybe they have something wrong with them because they follow whatever he says at the drop of a dime. And now this has caused a serious national crisis right now. They're in the Congress. This is a terrorist attack they're following him off a word of a code. So maybe when we arrest these people, maybe we should do psychological checks on these people because obviously they have mental issues that's going on with them because no clear-minded, clear individual is just going through just following people at the drop of the dime. Like I love all type of celebrity. But if a celebrity go tell me to go rush them, I'm not doing that for you, bro. Like my love for people in somewhere, bro. A fan and a fanatic and a stan is two different things. And Donald Trump doesn't even have that. He has a cult, bro. And Wednesday was a full display of a cult breakdown, bro. And honestly, bro, Donald Trump's going to jail. That's the end of it. And honestly, bro, he's going to jail. Like that's going to be wild. A president of the United States will really be in jail.
Yeah. So like, I just wonder, are they gonna handcuff him like on the way out, or are they gonna like let him like get a day? Because like that's honestly what I wonder, bro.
Yo, they're
like really... it's like is FBI Secret Service gonna be like, all right, you're no longer president. Joe is moving his stuff in at like 2:00. We gotta get you out, fam.
Yo, boy, Trump is hurt, bro. Trump said, if anybody was asking, I'm not coming to the inauguration, bro. Nobody was asking, bro. No.
Nobody was posting that question to you, fam.
Like nobody, bro. Joe heard that. Joe was like, we didn't want you to come anyway. Like Joe was talking to him like, yo, Trump is going to get jumped by these dudes, bro. Like Trump better watch out for Cuomo. He better watch out for Biden. He better watch out for Sand. He better watch out for all these dudes, bro, because he's going to jail, bro. Like Officer Kamala Harris is sending Trump to jail. Like she's the first prosecutor on his case. I want y'all to know. Like she is not letting Trump live another breath of fresh air.
Bro, if it really does come down to where Kamala Harris is literally the leading prosecutor in the Donald Trump trial, bro, within like the next 2 years, that's going to be hilarious, man. It's going to be hilarious. Like, wow, like it really came full circle, fam. Like it really did.
It came full circle, bro. Like he literally lost it all, bro. He lost the House, the Senate, the White House. He lost the
election.
He lost everything.
About to lose his wife.
She about to write a book and expose everything that you were doing, bro. Bro, how like I had so much joy watching his concession speech yesterday. Like just seeing the defeat in his voice, just the pain. I was like, yes, bro. He finally acknowledges that he's an L, bro. It's like he literally made it worse for himself. Like he could have took this L back in November, and I promise you, nobody would be tripping like that, bro.
Nobody at all. But he kept trying to just hold on for hope. He kept trying to pull on that string, just like, hey, there's still got to be something. I
Yo,
could
every
still
week, bro.
finesse this.
Every
But there was
week, bro.
no.
Every week.
But no, you
The,
couldn't.
the Michigan votes have been confirmed. The Arizona votes have now been confirmed. Trump said, "Nope, we're still in it, guys. There's still more votes to be counted."
My man's can flip it. My man's can flip it. No, he can't at all.
Bro called the Secretary of State and said, "Yo, find me some votes, bro. Go find me some votes, bro.
Go find me 11,580 votes, fam."
Yeah, Trump was really came to the White House on some gangster shit, bro, and that's how he left, bro. Like,
bro, but like, what's it like, fam? All right, so the rating of the Capitol is on Wednesday this week, bro. We still got another less than 2 weeks left, bro.
they said they trying to impeach. They bringing up the papers to impeach him on Monday, bro. That was the latest news, bro. Cuomo just was like, bro,
he gonna fight that, bro. He gonna fight that, bro. He gonna get his, bro. He's gonna get his code again to somehow fight. I'm telling you right now, bro, I won't be surprised,
bro. My biggest fear is right now, this man has the nuclear codes though. Like all the other stuff, I don't. This man still has the password to the football, bro. Like y'all piss him off, he will send the fucking bomb somewhere, nigga, and dip out. And be like, fuck all y'all. Because at the end of the day,
be like, yo, that wasn't us though. That wasn't us. That was him. That was him.
Nigga will press the button and dip, nigga.
Nah, Trump do that, knock on wood, but he really is the most gangster, bro. If that really happened.
He is the most gangster nigga ever, bro.
He baby, bro, at that point.
Wow, bro. I never thought I would see this happen, bro. Where a president will send a hit on Congress members, bro. That's literally what he did, bro.
Yes, bro.
On his own mans, bro.
Yes, bro. Send a hit on his own mans, bro. That's all it was. Everybody else was, bro, like the majority of those protesters were just cover up, bro. He had agents in there somewhere in that crowd looking for Pence.
So you telling me this is Avon versus Stringer Bell right now, bro?
I'm telling you, bro. That's what happened, bro.
Yo, bro. Trump and Pence got beat.
Wild week, man.
Wild week, bro.
Wild week.
Week one.
Week one. So you wanted to introduce a new segment into the pod, the waviest moment / waviest person of the week, bro. First time we're doing it, bro. Tell us, what is your moment? Who is your person? What's going on?
Well, we touched on this person a little early on the pod, bro. I just wanted to bring the waviest person of the week. Has to be Wardo Steph Curry, bro. Just after all the talk that he was hearing over the week, and just for him to come out and put on the performance he did against Dame Lillard, a person a lot of the talk was surrounding, he got to be the waviest person of the week, bro. What you got, bro?
That's a fact. So I come a little short-handed. This is going back to the Houston Texans, which I thought was just a really special moment. J.J. Watt talking to Deshaun Watson, and J.J. Watt saying, hey, listen, like, I'm sorry. Like, we wasted one of your best years. To me, when, like, that really shows you, like, where this team was and, like, obviously what J.J. Watt, like, felt in that moment and just what he thought all season. He's like, wow, we're a really bad football team, but we have a stud at quarterback. Like, honestly, we don't even deserve him for us to be the quarterback, honestly.
And bro, honestly, that moment hits on a different level, bro, because when you think about it from J.J. Watt's perspective, it's like, damn, bro, they wasted his whole career. He's saying, sorry, we wasted your season. Bro, the Texans wasted his whole career, bro.
Yep.
A top 5 defensive player, probably. Yep. Career's wasted, bro. Nothing to account for anything, bro. Horrible management, bro. So that's why that moment is probably even crazier, bro.
Yep. And he's probably not even gonna retire. They're gonna look to ship him out somewhere. But the thing is like, who are you really gonna like? What team is really gonna be out here looking for J.J. Watt like that?
Exactly.
The best years of him are in the past now. You can get probably above average production just based off.
He could probably have like a Fletcher Cox role on that Eagles Super Bowl run type of role. I could see him playing a role like that later on in his career.
Yeah, he can still play the role, but in terms of like actual like game changing impact
roles, he's not gonna be like a Myles Garrett, like Aaron Donald type.
Yeah, that's just not what it's gonna be. But I will say this: hey, Steelers, that would be pretty dope to see TJ and JJ and Watt on the same team. I'll say that.
Yeah, bro. Fortify that front a little bit more, bro.
Just a little bit. Anything else new music wise that come out?
Nah, bro. Just Division dropped the track, bro. They supposed to be dropping the album next week, bro. That's all, bro. Just be on the lookout for that, bro.
So be on the lookout for that. It's January, so Certified Lover Boy is supposed to drop at some point this month. I say supposed to at some point. Those are the key words in that phrase right there, because we just don't know what's gonna happen. They said we're gonna get it before 2020.
Drake
didn't get it.
He's on vacation with Meek and Lil Baby, bro. Like, Drake, what's going on, bro?
I will say this: there better be at least one song to come out that
out this poker game, bro. Like, I just hope
there better be at least one.
Like,
there at least a freestyle. Like, you don't even got to be a song. You could be a freestyle. I'll be fine with that.
Like, bro, like, I hope y'all didn't just sit over there and play poker, bro. Like, come on. I need music from all three of y'all, actually.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Like,
what are we talking about right now? Come on now. But yeah, Division on the way next week. So next Friday, 15, going to be in our bag like a mug. So we have that. Certified Lover Boys on the way, hopefully.
Oh yeah, we weren't around, but yo, that Dirk album is hard, bro. That voice album, that Voices album is hard, bro. I've been listening to that crazy, bro. Dirk really tapped into his pain, bro. That album's tough.
Shout out Dirk. All right, with that being said, we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend about it. Everything that you guys do is greatly appreciated. And with that being said, we'll catch you on the next one.
Peace, man. Go get that boy Deshaun, Joe.